these things actually don't even speak to logic. So that's why I don't like spending my time on such things. Because you see, we are spending our whole morning on conversations, views, perspectives. We chose democracy. And the democracy means people express themselves differently and express themselves how they choose to express themselves. And democracy does not allow for cultism, and creating cults and so on. People ask the questions of anybody, including me and everybody else. They will ask questions of their leaders. And that does not mean anything. I mean, I think you have exaggerated the position of my party leader, because my party leader did not say stop attacking so and so because he's a leader. He just said he does not want party members to concentrate on personality conversations as opposed to promoting party principles and building cohesion. He was not particular about, he didn't even point out that so and so is a leader and so on and so forth. I don't think he did. But you see, Latif, let me be very honest with you. If I wasn't in public leadership, I would use stronger adjectives. I think we're just, honestly wasting time on such matters. Because you see, political debate and discussion will continue in a democratic environment. And we either chose and must embrace democracy, or we want it to be a modern day dictatorship and we run it around political cultism. Those are the two things that I think we have to decide on. And in my view, in conversations I have with the people of Kenya, we chose democracy, free speech, free engagement, and so on. So people will ask me questions, ask John and Mary and Andrew questions, or say things about them. That means nothing, really. It's just a conversation. People are continuing with their conversations. So I don't know. We want to eat our cake and still have it. Are we a democratic environment? The answer, in my view, is yes. We chose multi-party democracy as a way of practicing politics. And what that means is that we will engage in our various groups and talk. And there will be times when it is necessary to all of us come together and discuss things. Let me give you an example. I was in government. I was a government minister for 10 years. There are times when actually even the president would advise us to sit down with members of the opposition then. And I would call members of the opposition on a particular issue because I know we're going to have disagreements on this matter from their perspectives. And we sit down. And frankly, I took most of their advice very seriously. The classic example I gave in another interview the other day, unfortunately, when a former Prime Minister Raila Odinga passed away, is a case where even when we were implementing COVID measures at that particular time, we of necessity, and the president allowed us to brief Raila Odinga as leader of the opposition on the measures that we were taking on certain places. And I said I was all the better, and we were all the better for briefing him, because some of the changes we made in the way in which we were approaching those measures were prescribed and advised to us by Raila Odinga. I mean, we are a democracy. So I wouldn't like to spend time on conversations, views, because everyone will be entitled to their own. There's no way you are going to put people together. This politics is not a boys' choir, so that, it's somebody who's going to stand before you and conduct it and say, all of you reason this way or that way. Then we don't have a country.